Level 0 could be the next big asymmetrical survival horror game. Taking clear inspiration from Dead by Daylight and Alien Isolation, it's that classic story of a science expedition gone wrong. Teamwork is everything as 4 scientists fight to survive against 2 powerful monsters in a PvP showdown. Developer Dog Howl Games recently invited me to a hands-off preview, and so far, Level 0 looks promising.
Okay, I'll see you at the gate.
As the science team, your goal is to restart the electrical system, finding and fixing the broken fuse box in all 3 sectors. That requires a toolbox hidden in the darkness, so don't go rushing ahead, though failure to restart the power within 30 minutes results in defeat. Once that's done, activating the mainframe leads to a tense final confrontation that plunges you into total darkness for 60 seconds, and only 1 scientist needs to survive to win.
Energy in the complex will be fully restored in 1 minute. Thank you.
Dog Howl acknowledges there's a learning curve here, so take your time studying this map. Your ultimate weapon against monsters is light. There's no gunplay or melee weapons here to protect yourselves. With limited resources available, this requires strategic thinking, and you'll need to pick your moments. Should you use the UV light that won't run out of power but doesn't hurt monsters? Do you choose a torch with minor damage that gradually depletes? Or is a trusty flare what you need, which both illuminates your surroundings and inflicts significant damage to monsters? If a scientist gets ambushed, fellow teammates can revive you if they're quick, though death doesn't mean banishing you to a spectator lobby. Instead, deceased scientists control a weaponless drone, which allows them to mark objects, take items to teammates, and track monsters with a UV light. Monsters can't kill drones, thankfully, as death a second time would be slightly cruel, but they can stun them temporarily. On the other side, monsters play quite differently, and your main goal is more straightforward: eliminate each scientist or prevent them from activating the mainframe. If even 1 scientist still breathes after the power's back on, you've lost. Whereas scientists come packed with varying gadgets, monsters have innate abilities like sensing human heartbeats, electricity manipulation to disable light sources, or even just outright screaming that forces humans into dropping objects. They can crawl through the vents too. You've got some powerful abilities, and Level 0 seems to balance this nicely thanks to an energy meter system. Monsters need to max out their energy at the beginning by collecting eggs, and once that's done, your meter automatically regenerates. Unlike scientists, you can see in the dark, the big trade-off being that you don't have a mini-map. So make good use of these skills. Should a scientist kill you, monster respawns are unlimited, though there's a lengthy 35-second wait to return. Without going directly hands-on, what's here certainly looks impressive. Between clearing rooms while searching for a toolbox to trapping scientists in a pincher formation, Level 0 feels like it's putting strategy front and center. Whichever side you're on, team communication is essential across these eerie sectors. The fact that killers aren't left to celebrate their victories alone like in Dead by Daylight means you won't feel quite as isolated. Level 0 has 3 maps at launch, and this preview mainly focused on the space station. It isn't a wildly original design, sure, but what was shown looks well executed. Dynamic events like bursting pipes can build tension, and random blackouts give monsters free reign for about 40 seconds, which is a terrifying thought. If they don't kill you, the suspense might. Once either team reaches its goals, players are rewarded with experience, letting you buy up to 3 perks like increased running speed. Should you die, those disappear, but you can always claim them back. Character customization options are also present, providing different cosmetic items such as skins, gloves, and costumes. Not much of these were shown, but I did get a glimpse at Dog Howl's post-launch plans. There are more maps on the way, new game modes, other cosmetics, and additional perks, and it all sounds pretty expansive. Dog Howl's also planning to migrate Level 0 onto Unreal Engine 5 in the future, though there's no clear time frame for this. Regardless, what's here looks exciting, and Level 0 launches next year on PC and consoles. For more on the biggest upcoming horror games, check out our first preview of the Outlast Trials and our hands-on with the Callisto Protocol. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
Attention, critical overload. Backup power failure.
Oh, shit! Ah!